We're gonna react to Souls. I don't like Souls. I don't like Souls. But we're gonna watch his romance. I heard it's really depressing. So I heard it's sad. I don't know anything about it. I have tried romancing him before. I got all the way to the first kiss and then I would break up with him and go for someone else. Every time. I can never go through with it, okay? I just can't.
Chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
Oh wait.
I've journeyed deep into the
We don't need that because
ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
so I put that on because I was like, wait, no, I don't need that.
Spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Unstoppable.
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history.
It's what I
Every
choose.
battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits.
Kidding.
They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our
You
worlds.
steal money
When I
from
dream in
your
such places,
job.
I go
What
deep
the
into the
fuck,
fade.
God?
I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't
She's
that
pretty.
dangerous?
I like
I do
her.
set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes.
What the hell?
More often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach is
I
being
will
closed.
stay then.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Oh,
Thank you.
I like it. Was like,
But now
wow,
let us
someone
hope either the
cares for
mages or
me.
the Templars have the
Someone
power to
likes
seal the
me.
breach.
Shut.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I
Yeah.
will not believe it destroyed until
It's
I
a
see the
ball.
shattered fragments with my own eyes.
You would do well to try to recover whatever
Sorry.
created the breach.
That's so
The
mean.
people have scoured the area near the blast. and found
It's
nothing. Whatever the artifact
it's an
was,
orb.
it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with the Dalish? Allergic to Hala?
I want to do Hala.
And repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things
Wow. Y'all, you guys.
If the Dalish have done you a disservice,
He walked the
and was that
Fade.
right? What course would
God.
you set for them that is better than what they know now?
Gosh,
Of course.
who would have known?
For expecting what the Dalish could never truly
Sorry.
accomplish. Here Abalast.
All he talks about is the Fade. That's like what a Mandy talks about throughout the entire game.
I'd like to know more
The
about
Fade.
elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Sharal. But Hallam Sharal was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Vhenan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No.
Or all dude, sounds like my clan.
Human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a
I find the elves really interesting, which is why I always play as one.
themselves from humans.
Is the magic they teach in the circle different
I
from
hope
the
they
magic
kinda-
learned by people?
I'd be learn a little bit more about them
Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways.
at some point.
Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of
My
their magic
God.
was the effect,
You're
not
an
the cause
elf.
of their nature. Some spells took years to cast.
Dude, I wish they kind of.
Centuries, harmonizing with new magic.
It'd be cool if that was still a thing.
It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood
Yeah,
magic
you
was
would know.
superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I'd be interested in learning more about blood magic.
I would teach you if I knew it. Unfortunately, using blood magic seems to make it more difficult to enter the Fade. You understand why I never bothered
You
to learn.
really just said, I'll teach you blood magic if I knew it.
Not a crutch, nor a passion.
I wish that was
What
a
do you
thing
know
in
about
this
the
game.
Fade?
A
I
great
miss
deal
blood
from my
magic.
wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous, but yes. A
You know,
world where
just
imagination
take a
defines
little
reality,
nap.
where spirits
enter
are
the
as common as
Fade.
trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful.
But you need Lyrium
The
though.
Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the
But you need Lyrium to enter the Fade, I don't
I'd like to know
remember.
more about demons.
Your Dalish say the demons hate the natural world, seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one.
The veil is what makes it so that's not a thing,
I'd
to
like
be
to know more
fair.
about you,
Remove the
Silas.
veil, that's a thing.
Why?
You're an
Why?
apostate, yet you risked your freedom
Well, I
to
got
help
me
the
something like,
Inquisition.
why?
Frame that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village.
You know, he was just started napping,
Little to interest a young man.
and
Especially
suddenly
acquainted with
he's
magic.
in the Fade.
But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
I mean, yeah, he's here.
Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined
Oh,
the Inquisition
did he
for
just say he's not interesting?
If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I
wish
don't
you luck.
disagree.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Indomitable focus?
Presumably.
Uh,
I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream
what?
ancient ruins, you may
Did
see
he
it
just
in
say
longings.
that he wants to
Some of my
dominate
fondest
her?
memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasures.
I'm
of
sorry?
death and battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip.
You
across
just
without
said,
thought.
Any
I
place in
want to
particular?
see you dominated.
I witnessed the brutality of the dark.
I hate that.
Of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair
Ah,
and the
I
hero
hate
Ferelden
that.
light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King
I
Kaelin
do like that
fall.
he talks
The
about
next,
this
I see an
in
army
this game,
overwhelmed and a
because
veteran
it's like
commander
10 years
refuses to let
after
soldiers die in a lost cause.
that
And you
happens.
can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships.
With
of wisdom,
spirits.
possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen.
With
Spirits of purpose
spirits.
helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
I mean, to be
They rarely
fair,
seek this world. When they do,
Cole is a spirit. He's
their
cool.
natures do not
I like
often
Cole.
survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that
I
you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential.
was playing this game the other day in my own time.
Shared my joy. Yet, because they exist
Hated
without
it.
form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares
I
that spirits are not truly people.
wish I could stream it, to be fair, but my PC hates me, so I
Married
can't.
by his chest hair and not his wit.
Eric's chest hair
You
is
have an
sexy
interesting way of looking
though.
at the world, Solus.
It's sexy.
And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well,
That isn't quite an answer either.
a word.
Is it like the mods replaced Iron Bull with Solus? It was hated it. I'm gonna be honest, I hated it.
Humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard-won, Lethaline, worthy of pride, save one detail.
We're watching
Corypheus
Solus's romance
The orb he carried.
from Dragonage Inquisition.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave.
Oh,
We must
fun!
find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
Oh.
Alright. What
Hold
is
on,
it and
I'm
how do you
looking
know
for
about it?
something real quick.
Such things were foci.
Yeah, how did you know about it,
Said to harrow power
Solus?
from our gods.
You
Some
know?
were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon.
How do you
All
know?
that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade.
Yeah, I did a poll because I want to react to every romance, and
however
everyone was like,
Corypheus came
Solus! So
the orb
now we're
is
watching
held.
Solus.
And with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Their blame won't matter if we can't get out of this wilderness.
I also heard
That
it's
is the immediate
depressing.
problem.
Can't
And it
wait.
offers a solution, but may secure your place in their hearts. You saved them at Haven.
Next
Perhaps you
time,
can
no
again.
pull. Well, I couldn't figure out who I want to react to because I have 3 romances left. Well, besides Sarah, I already romanced her though. I want to watch her romance as well as a Canary though, because I romanced her as an elf. And she loves Canary woman.
By attacking the Inquisition,
She
the
loves
Refuge changed
Canary.
you.
Ah,
Step to the
yes.
north. Be their guide.
Ah, yes. Let's climb a mountain. Casually. Casual mountain climber. You know? I
There
think
is a
we'll do
place before
Dorian
you are
next.
forced to hold it.
I know some people want Dorian, but still it's one to
There's a
pull.
place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Skyhold! I love Skyhold. Skyhold's the best place. Haven sucks. I mean, what?
Sky.
Havens felt so depressing and stuff, and then you enter Skyhold and it's like, hello, the game's now better. I'm just
interested in
saying.
what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Oh, yes. Haven. It's really funny because she
here?
doesn't even notice
Haven is
that
familiar.
this isn't where
Will always be
you're
important
supposed to be.
We talked about that already.
Or, well, she thinks... She doesn't realize that this is the fade. You'll see. I already seen
I
this
sat
before.
beside you while you slept.
Because
studying the
this is the furthest I've gone for his romance.
someone
So I
was
don't know
actually
anything
looking.
else.
You were a mystery.
Not that. Not...
You
Oh
still
my
are.
god, I'm glad this stranger who I don't
I
know
ran every
was
test
watching
I could
over me.
imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected
I mean, you
duplicity.
kind of know him by now, I
She
guess, a
threatened to
little
have me
bit.
executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes.
Haha,
You're
yes.
never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach
Oh.
threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a really
told
bad
myself.
plan.
One more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and
Not-
failed. No ordinary magic would affect them.
Why did he...
I watched the rifts expand
No.
and grow, resigned myself to flee.
Sorry.
And then,
It's the thing that he did, the little move.
it seems
Screaming.
you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
Felt the whole world change.
A figure of speech.
I'm aware of the metaphor. I'm more interested in felt.
Oh.
You change everything.
Oh.
Sweet talker.
Oh. 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 Hot. Oh. 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 That's hot. I don't like him, but damn that. Oh. 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 Okay.
It isn't right. Not even here.
What
Wow,
do you mean,
rude.
even here?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
I like how they
That's a matter, really.
you know that. Do you ever just
Probably
fade
best discussed
kiss?
after you wake up.
They kissed in the tree. You ever just?
Anything like that before.
Do you ever make out in the tree?
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive.
Hi Magnus, how are you?
And I should not have encouraged it.
Right. Yeah.
You say that, but you're the one who started with tongue.
No such thing.
Does it not count if it's only fade tongue?
Fade tongue.
Things have always been
Oh yes, fade tongue.
I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
All right.
I'm willing to take that chance, if you are.
Maybe, yes.
I
If I could
like.
take a little time to think.
I
There are
like how
considerations.
he's like.
Take all the time.
I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams. I'm reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
I'd
Okay.
like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fae.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins. you
It's the way
I found the
he
ruins
got
of
nervous.
a lost Tevinter city,
He annoys me.
the dead and barren wasteland.
I don't like him.
Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one
He
dark
gives me
night,
bad
the within the
vibes.
city
My first playthrough,
statues in the ashes.
I didn't talk to him the entire
Tell
game
me about a spirit you encountered.
because I didn't like him.
Preserve the dreams of village girls as love
Or I
flows
did at first, and then I was like, you give me bad vibes, so I didn't get to know him, so then I just like ignored him.
would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker.
So,
That small village never knew its luck.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I was right, of course.
Human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. The primal
Okay,
music shook the
that's
ground.
okay.
These savage,
I like.
unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
I don't know how to reply to that. Not all of them. Just certain ones. The ones that
wrong
are
with your
gross and make me
It is tea.
uncomfortable.
I detest this stuff.
Duh.
But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Oh,
You
yes.
don't need anything from anyone. You're known for that.
One of my oldest friends
That's
has been
not
captured by mermaids,
true.
forced into slavery. I heard the
I can't
cry for
believe
help as I
this.
slept.
I'd be happy to help.
This is
What did these mages
literally
use to capture your
not
friend?
true.
Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry.
I'm
My friend is a spirit
sorry.
with wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rift,
Jeez.
it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will.
Can
Once
I
my help to
ban
gain its
Khan
freedom
again?
and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some
This
do,
is
certainly,
so rude.
just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Ravane. But not everyone wants to go to Ravane. My friend is an explorer seeking lost
He's the
wisdom and
only
reflection.
character in all
He
of
would
the.
happily discuss philosophy
He's the
with you,
second character
but he
in
had
all
no
these
wish to
games
come
who I
here
hate.
physically.
Number one is
Do you have
Logan.
any idea what the mages
Fuck
want from your
Logan.
friend?
No.
He deserved to die.
It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to
That
give.
one is true though. The men one was not.
All right. Let's go get
PC
your
one,
friend.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like PC.
Thank
It's
you.
annoying.
I got a
Why
sense
would a
of my friend's
PC
location
also
before I
work?
awoke. I'll mark it on our map. My friend.
My friend! Wow! It's sexy
You see your
daddy
friend with a wisdom
demon!
spirit.
Wow,
That is
wait.
not its natural form. It's been corrupted.
Oh my
Corrupted.
god, the
Forced
demon,
to act against
the
its original
spirit
purpose.
turned into a sexy daddy
what did they do?
demon. Yay! Now
Perhaps
it's
we could
sexy.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of
I
us
didn't.
have been fighting that demon.
Oh no!
You summon that demon!
God,
Said there was a spirit
there's
of
this
wisdom at the
mod
time.
where
You made it
there's
kill.
character
You
swaps.
twisted it against its purpose.
somebody
I understand
swapped
how it might be confusing to someone who has not
Blackwall
studied demons,
with
but after you help
Logain.
us,
I was like, oh, I
We're
hate
not
this.
here to help you.
There's
Word
also
of
one for
advice.
Cole. I was like,
I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall Circle.
ah, yes, the Kirkwall
You
Circle.
summoned it to protect you from
Didn't
the
that
bandits.
circle get destroyed?
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then
I'm
commanded it
just
to
saying.
kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What?
Don't worry.
The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please!
I'll do everything I can to save your friend, Solus.
In my,
Thank you.
I have a crusade right now, and I have it replaced with Cohen.
We must hurry!
Iron Bow is Solus.
Lethaline.
And
Tel Abalos en Asel Atalim. Mamila. Malasuladinadas. Magellani.
Cohen is shirtless.
Manuvinen.
F.
Dareth Shiral.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
No. I must endure.
Let me know if I can help.
You already have.
Oh.
All that
Oh,
remains
you
now
want to know
is
what's funny about that mod though? If it's
We would
Logain
not have
as
risked the
Blackwall,
summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
then you can finally see him in
Tortured and killed my
chains.
friend.
We didn't know it was just the spirit that
You
the
can
book said it
judge
could help us.
Logan.
Solus.
You know, for judgment.
Never again. I need some time alone.
Hate
I'll
that.
meet you back at Skyhold.
Hello, Egg. Hello again.
Inquisitor.
How are you, Solus?
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
I mean,
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and
they
went
kind of
to sleep.
deserve to die, to
I
be
visited
fair.
a place in the Fade where my friend used to be.
They do deserve that.
There are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade.
Oh,
If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality.
Twitch, what the
It would
fuck?
likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
The next time you have to mourn, you don't need to be alone.
It's been so long since I could trust someone.
Oh,
I know.
I'll work on it. And thank you.
I'll work
I'd
on
like to
it.
hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven thaig no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay.
Also, can we just talk about how he literally has a shard
A
right
last
there?
stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle,
That's what one of the shards looks like.
clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Tell me about a spirit you
Also, fuck those shards. I'm never doing that again.
To escape a beast
I've done that twice, and it's painful.
I met the spirit that they
I don't have the patience, dude.
walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great for Eldon formed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he'd seen
I do too.
tears were
They're
streaming
not
from his
as
eyes.
bad though as the other stuff. Oh,
Until I saw the rock.
I don't remember.
so
You know
tight,
the other
laid the
collectibles?
rock down gently.
I don't remember what they're called, but I have never completed
I
those
need to know
because
more about
there's too
Cornelius.
many of them, and I'm like, I don't have the patience.
What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar.
And then there's
perhaps.
no way to find out where they
You've told me
are,
this
so I'm like,
before. I can
Nah.
use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor.
A way to find out is look it up.
I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
No,
As I said,
no, not those.
that must be the means by which he created
It's
the
a
breach.
different one.
suspect
I
the
remember
path
what the
to
name of
destroy the
it.
Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I
Look it
never
up.
believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven.
You shamed him.
Glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must
Oh yeah, I
continue
never
to force
completed the
Ashen
bottles
to
either.
return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what
I
he'll
did
do?
the high dragons
Certain as
though.
possible, assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise.
I
to
found
godhood.
it.
And
The
can you?
moss,
Understanding this,
the mossix, whatever it's called. I don't want those. I never completed them.
his deception
Hi,
will
Harry.
undo him.
What did you get for your food?
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique
Oh, that
powers
sounds
have been
good.
corruption of the blight.
Oh, okay.
From the orb he carries.
I'd like to hear
I
more
ate
about what
pancakes
you saw in
today
your
for
exploration of the
breakfast. They were really
I
good.
would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned. She might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I
Is
asked
that
which one it
isn't
was,
that
spirit
the cottage of Flemeth and Morrigan?
there remains no word.
I love that. So wait, no, I love
Tell me
that.
about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young canary
Plymouth
in a
reference?
simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every
No, I
night.
love that.
In
I didn't know
every
that was a
loaf
thing.
above the walls. She'd take a pinch
To be
of
fair,
sugar
most of the time I
and
play this game, I don't pay attention to anything. So
and this act of small rebellion brought a shining
the end, he like explained something during my evil playthrough, and I
Do you have a moment?
hold on. And then like right after you explained it, I asked about it because I wasn't paying attention.
What were you like before the anchor?
What?
Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
If it had, do you really think I'd have noticed?
No. That's an excellent point.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade.
She's
You are not what I expected.
different.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Most of the Dalish care more about impressing other hunters with a good shot or talking about how awful humans are. There are only a few who seem to care about the old ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Good.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cute. What? Not
Don't go.
not
It would
him.
be kinder in the long run.
Not
But
him
losing
trying to
you
walk
would-
away. Oh. 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 Is he touching her ass?
Arlath ma Vhenan.
What? Did he just touch her ass?
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
I know.
What?
I'm glad we could end this madness before it started.
He does what?
It's difficult to get used to
I haven't seen his romance yet.
and duty.
I know that you.
Responsibility is
I
not
know he fucks you in the barn though.
not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue,
Oh,
danger.
oh my god, he doesn't look like a Hershey kiss.
You seem more comfortable with the Andalusian gold than I've expected.
I have seen
His
countless
Hershey kiss hat isn't here.
The powerful have always been the same.
That just shows they modded him. They're like, no, we can't have him looking like a Hershey
I do
kiss.
not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however. and the
Oh no,
servants
I didn't know he
are
left you
like
in
us.
there. I just knew that he fucks you in the barn.
I do not have the look of one of the elven servants.
I haven't watched his
but I might
romance
well be
yet.
invisible.
I haven't
wonder how masses men
watched
live their lives without ever seeing
Dorian
the
and
service of an
Blackwall.
entire
Also,
society
that's the one, but we're
If you
reacting
want
to it right
find
now.
something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Do you have any interest in dancing?
A great deal. Although dancing with an elven apostate would win you few favors with the court. Perhaps once our business here is done.
I'll be back.
Rude. That's rude. What was that?
I'm not surprised to find you out here. Thoughts?
Not
It's
him.
been a very long day.
For everyone, I'd imagine. It's nearly over now. Cullen's given the men their marching orders as we speak. Come. Before the band stops playing, dance with me.
You
I'd
can
love
tell. You can tell him to leave you alone. Like, no, I'm good.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals.
Remember when I
After a
asked
time in
Shilty to
amateur
dance
hour,
with me?
I
It was
understand
so
why. I've
cute.
forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
Am I sensing concern over how we dealt with Briala?
No? Why would I
Oh.
disapprove? Because we're both elves. I'm sorry.
Did
I
they
was
make it
confused.
so
I do not consider
them
myself
two
to have
are
much in common
growing
with the
together?
Who do you have much in common with? Who are your people?
A good question. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, Briala did what she could. She was an admirable woman, even if her gambit failed.
You're an admirable man. Not many people know who they are the way you do.
Thank you. Both for saying that and for seeing that. Few in this world can see me, instead of just seeing a pair of pointed ears.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, you're both
In all my
elves.
I never dreamed of finding anything like it.
I'm just saying. Both
What will you do
elves.
with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
The war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You
Wow.
have offered hope. That
Bro,
if one keeps trying,
imagine
even if the
impressing an
consequences
egg.
are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck,
Wait, I'm
some of
confused.
the past may yet
Did she
survive.
drink from the well?
You're being grim and fatalistic in the hope of getting me into bed,
Oh.
aren't you?
I am grim and fatalistic. Getting you into bed is just an enjoyable side benefit. Come with me, Vhenan.
What? The fuck? Getting her into bed, screaming. Are they holding hands?
The
That's
veil is
cute.
thin here. Can
That's
you feel it in
cute.
your skin, tingling? I was trying to determine some way to show you what you mean to me.
I'm so confused.
I'm listening, and I can offer a few suggestions.
I will bear that in mind. For now, the best gift I can offer is the truth. You are unique. In all Thedas, I never expected
Is he
to find
gonna
someone who
tell
could draw my
her
attention from the
that
field.
he's
You have
the
become
dreadwolf?
More important than I could have imagined.
As you are to me.
Then what I must tell you, the truth. Your face. The Valasleen. In
Oh,
my journeys in the
not
Fade,
the
I have
tourist.
seen
Got
things.
it.
I have discovered what those marks mean.
They honor the elven gods.
No, they are slave markings. Or at least they were in the time of ancient Alathan.
My clan's keeper said they honored the gods. These are their symbols.
Yes, that's right. A noble would mark his slaves to honor the god he worshipped. After Alathan fell,
What the fuck?
the Dalish forgot.
So this is... what? Just one more thing the Dalish got wrong?
I'm sorry.
We try to preserve our culture, and this is what we keep? Relics of a time when we were no better than Tevinter.
Don't
That's so
say that.
sad.
For all they got wrong, the Dalish did one thing right. They made you.
Oh,
I didn't tell you this to hurt you. If you like, I know a spell. I can remove the Valasleen.
what?
If what you're saying is true,
It is.
then my people vowed never to submit to slavery.
I'm so sorry for causing
See,
you
in
It was
Trespasser, there's like this
pain.
thing
I
where
look
it
at you and I see what you
shows
truly are.
the
But you
Dread
deserve better
Wolf
than what those
taking
cruel
off the
marks said.
Valasleen. Is that what this is?
Then cast your spell. Take the Valasleen away.
Sit.
I wonder if anyone else has like, if anyone in the game have things they say about this. Like about him taking off the Vaseline.
Alasa Malarevas. You are free.
That's sweet.
You are so beautiful.
Oh, not. Why is he touching your ass again? Does he have a thing for ass grabbing? He has a thing for it, doesn't he? He likes to grab her ass.
And I am sorry. I distracted you from
Oh,
your
it does do that.
It will never happen again.
Solus,
What?
Please, Vhenan.
Solus, don't leave me, not now. I love you.
So he removes a vow of sling and then breaks up with you?
Of a rare and marvelous spirit.
Ew.
In another world.
Why not this one?
I can't.
Is this why everyone hates him when...
I'm sorry.
I know so many people who romance him get so upset about him. Is this why? Oh, that is so sad! And then she just stands there. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. This is why Solus sucks. Solus, you suck. Fuck you. Reasons, he sucks. I'm just saying.
Solus,
The orb.
No, we found it.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
Isn't it though? I'm kidding. It's not her fault, actually. She did break it, though.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know that what we had was real.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
What?
A moment.
And then he leaves. Then he's like, okay, bye.
My agents have found
See
no
ya.
trace of Solus. He has simply vanished.
That's cringe.
If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking. I just don't understand. He didn't even say goodbye. The two of you were close. Perhaps he had no choice. He might return at any moment.
Will he, though? 2 years later, never returns. Oh, that's so sad! Because she goes in a well because Solus isn't there. Bro, that is so sad. Because usually this scene is with somebody, unless if you unless if you didn't romance someone or you romance Solus. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad, dude. Okay, and then oh yeah, and then this, and then Trespasser. Because I did check, Trespasser is in this.
You should not have given your orb to
Which it kind of has to be,
Red Wolf.
to be fair.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Not that. Not them being old friends. Oh, F. Oh, that's... wow. Rip Mommy Flemeth, dude. Rest in peace. Oh, they didn't add the other part? Cringe. Because there's another part. When you find out that Solus is involved. Isn't there like a romance thing for that? I was kind of hoping that would be in it. That's cringe.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Oh yes. You ever
Solus.
just turn someone into stone? Oh.
That should give us more time.
This music though, I love
suspect
this
you have
music.
questions.
The Kunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Kunari reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythal, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own.
Obviously, of course they would.
I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Kunari believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was soulless first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took
Hi,
as a badge
you
of pride.
romanced an elven
The
god.
dread
How
wolf
do you feel about
inspired hope in
yourself?
My friends. Fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. And now you know. What is the old Danish curse? May the dread wolf take you?
May the dread wolf take you. Oh, imagine you do all that, just break up with him.
And so he did.
I did not.
Go
would
through
not
all
live
that,
with
did
you
you
on false
just
pretenses.
break up with him?
But you lied to me. I loved
Oh.
you. Did you really think I wouldn't have understood?
Oh,
Alas, Vhenan.
that's so
Tell Abelas.
sad.
If you care, give me the truth.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus
Oh,
I freed the elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
that's sad.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
Oh,
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the elven gods went too
I
far.
don't like him.
What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She
And they were
protected them.
friends, right?
She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power,
Fen'Harel
they killed her.
and Mythal.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dathara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves.
Yeah, so when I played
Even
this
themselves.
last, like when I actually
The
played through
Evanurus
this,
were elven mages. How did they come to
I
be remembered
asked
as
why.
gods?
Slowly,
I was like,
it started with a war.
is he the
War breeds
reason they
fear.
stopped aging?
Fear
Or they
breeds a
started
desire for
aging?
simplicity.
Right after he
Good
said
and
that?
evil, right and wrong, chains of
When I
commandments.
edited that,
After
I
the
was
war ended,
cringing so hard.
Generals became respected elders,
I was like,
then kings,
oh no.
finally gods. The Evanurus.
That's the past.
Like,
What
bestie,
about the
no.
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Cringe.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy
I
to tell
hate
you too
him.
much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition.
Luck.
Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Kunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to divinity.
I feel like Dread
should
Wolf,
give
when
you a
that
few
comes
years
out,
of
will be
relative
very
peace.
interesting if you romanced
The
him.
Kunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to
Skyhold.
Corypheus.
Best place
Not
ever.
directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it.
I think we
The
will.
plan was for Corypheus
I
to
really
unlock
think
it,
we will.
and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb.
I think we will. We'll
did not
also do what
proceed
we did
with
with
the
Hawk
majesty having
and
learned the
be able
secret to
to
effective mortality.
remake our Inquisitor.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died? And you'd recovered
Because,
the
you
orb?
know,
I would
different
have entered the Fade using the
character
mark
creation will
we
be
now bear.
different.
Then I would have torn down the veil.
Wonder if we'll
As
get
this
more
world
hair
burned
options
in
this
the raw
time.
chaos,
I
would
hate
have
the
restored
hair
the world
options
of
in
my
this
time.
game. Why are
world
there
of the
like
elves.
5 options for bald
You
head?
destroyed the veil.
You know?
Wouldn't the
It really
fourth
annoys
god be
me.
freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must
What?
understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first.
That's
You
so
showed me that I was
sad.
Again.
Again.
That does not make what must come next any easier.
Then don't do it.
Whatever your
The fuck?
reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful
I'm
organization.
sorry. It's the
And
way
now
it
it suffers
showed
the
them,
inevitable
but
fate
it
of such.
didn't look like it was
Betrayal
in a
and corruption.
cutscene.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it? Perhaps we should ask your friend, the Iron Bull. Tell me, where is he? Do you know how I discovered the Canary plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep.
Did he betray them in this
Canary spies in the
save?
Inquisition tripped over my
Oh,
spies
that's
in the
depressing.
The Elven Guard who led you to the Canary body.
I
Who
hated doing
intercepted
that, by the
servant
way.
with deathlock barrel?
Because I had to
Mine.
make him betray me in my evil
Why
playthrough.
bother disrupting the Kunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
Yeah.
You have shown me that there is value in this world,
And
Inquisitor.
His
take
plan,
no
it'll
joy
make
in what I must
his
do.
plan harder
Until that day
because
comes,
he cares
I
for
will see those
somebody.
recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Though he still cares for her, but he can't
Because I am not a monster.
let her get close.
If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the illusion.
You know, for a few years before you destroy it.
You remember
So you
Brianna
just
from
destroy
Hana
us
Shura?
all.
For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed.
That's a
I
really
had to
big
override the magic
illusion.
personally. The Canari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
I know, Vhenan. And we are running out of time.
Ah, yes. Moaning. Grunting.
The mark will eventually kill
Ah,
you.
yes.
Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you.
I hate that.
At least for now.
I hate that.
Solus. Varlath vir suladin.
I wish it could, Vhenan.
I don't know what that means.
My love.
If you let her fucking die. Oh.
I will never forget you.
And then he just leaves her there. He just leaves the love of his life just there. Okay. After events at the Winter Palace, Owls of the Inquisition under Mysteries. Could you not? I am trying to read. The Owls of the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances added elven servants. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor. Why is it moving so fast? Did this person edit it? Because it does not move this fast. Those who believed the Inquisitor's story by Fenrir wondered how... Yeah, fucking hell. Just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. It does not go by that fast. They edit it. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Vhenan sometimes came back from dreams in which her lover watched her sadly from across an end. Did I say endless distance? If they were more than simple dreams, she could not say. For every time she reached for him, he vanished into nothing. She still searched and dreamed and waited for a way to change the Dreadwolf's heart.
My agents have found nothing. With the illusions, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
Oh. That's sad, dude. I hate that, like... I can see why now so many people who romance him get so upset. There's no in between. It's always this. They either get so upset about it, or then they romance him all the way, and then they start obsessing over him. There's no in between. I've seen both sides. It's like, dude,